Okay, we're in G minor. The little flourish at the start is just on the G string. You've got one little pickup note, the open G, which I take with an upstroke. So the fingerings, positions, you have 12, 10 and 8, so G, F, E flat. I would take those with the little finger, 3rd and 1st, then move down to the D, 7th fret, and 3rd and 1st for the D and the C. And then move down with the 1st for the last little bit. As I said, the first note is a pickup note, so I would take it as an upstroke to make the pattern, which is in triplets, or it's kind of a fairly loose, so you can interpret it how you want really, but the basic structure I would have it as would be once on the 12th fret G, every time after that fretted note, 2 open Gs, so triplets. Just can carry on down the scale down to the B flat note. Right here, 3 times on and off the G, and it ends with a lovely discord of F against G, 3rd fret on the D string there. So I think it's this ending this last little phrase that's the most important. It really doesn't matter how mental you go. I'm still trying to get this right. The picking, if you're starting with a down on these fingered notes, is going to end up down, up, down, up, down. So you're starting the G's on an up. So 3 times would be up, down, and the last time would be an up, which means you are coming back towards yourself with the pick with an upstroke. So I'd suggest maybe just taking and looping that over to try and get that last little last bit right. Anyway, enough of that. Continues. Just a little bit slower. Next time through, it's the same notes every time, but different patterns. So and then finally we end up with what becomes the chorus riff. Twice through that, so 4 bars in total. The first verse is double the length, all the others are just 4 bars. Almost the same, just reversing the G and the F notes. On to the pre-chorus. that's probably the only phrase that's likely to cause a little bit of awkwardness at first. Crossing the strings, G on the E to the B flat, on the A string. What I'm noticing on all of the Jean-Jacques stuff I'm looking at is just how hard he's hitting the upstrokes in particular. It's very even between down and up, and there you've got the up crossing a string as well. So try and bring that B flat note out. Then the structure, song structure, is back to the verse, this time just for the regular 4 bars, pre-chorus again, then on to the chorus. Choruses are just 2 bars till the outro chorus, and it's that pattern we had earlier. Just the G and the F reversed from the verse riff. Okay, so that brings us on to underneath the guitar solo. Just simply ascending the G minor scale. And these patterns just in pairs, so twice through that. What I am finding is I'm not tending to hit the open A string hard enough, so I'm trying an experiment of just kind of leaving my third finger rather on the G note rather than taking it away completely, so I know that E string is muted, and they're not doing it. Next pattern, almost the same. Again, twice. Third pattern, different number of notes on the first time through. So just 3 on the B flat, and then roll across to the F. I've learnt to, when I fret the B flat, to place the finger fairly flat so the tip is ready to roll across the F. Actually, while I've still got both of you here, a bit of feedback, any comments would be useful, because I don't know whether it's tortuously too in depth, whether this is obvious, or whether it's actually useful. So some comments to help me with that would be helpful. Second time through that one, it's back to the straight 4 times on every note. Then twice through the chorus riff. That brings us to the keyboard solo, which just starts out on B flat and C. Very simple. The 4th time through that section is played through in 4-bar section. The 4th one is starting to morph towards the next pattern. So that next pattern, just adding from the C note, jumping to the G and back again, you have this rocking motion between the strings, trying to keep the notes from bleeding into one another. that 5 times. The 6th one is more simple. So there I would shift up with the first finger to fret the C note. Leaves you your 3rd finger free to slide down. Aim to end up around the 3rd fret, because you then go straight back into the chorus riff twice. That then leads on to a normal 4-bar verse, the pre-chorus again, then into an outro chorus which is twice the length. Then we just wrap it up with that being 1 bar, played through 3 times, so a total of 6 times through the pattern. Then it just switches to a continuous, so you're going to have 4 of those in 1 bar, and you play 2.5 bars of that. It's the same pattern as the start of Straighten Out, actually. So 2.5 bars, the last half a bar would just be okay. That wraps that one up.